from years of working in the United States. He saw the heavy tray on the ground and the intelligent, weary spark in Miracle's eyes, recognizing a story of hardship that demanded more than just a passing glance. Obinna came to the house the following Sunday. He did not look at the peeling paint or the leaking roof with pity, but with a quiet, focused resolve. He spoke to Rebecca for hours, listening as she described the path that had led her from law statutes to a walking stick. He saw the resilience in her tired eyes and the way she held herself with the dignity of a woman who was down but never truly defeated. Change began with the sharp, clean scent of a clinic. Obinna arranged for the specialist Rebecca had never been able to afford. As a doctor examined her knees, discussing the therapy and treatment that would restore her mobility, Rebecca felt the first flicker of genuine hope in years. The pain that had defined her days was finally being addressed, not with liniment and prayers alone, but with the care she had earned through her long endurance. The day they moved was a blur of bright colors and wide, open spaces. The new flat had windows that invited the sun and floors that didn't groan under the weight of their footsteps. Miracle and David ran through the rooms, their laughter echoing off the high white ceilings. For the first time since Francis had walked out, the air in their home didn't taste of desperation. It tasted of a fresh start. Monday morning brought the crisp, sharp smell of new starch. Rebecca stood on her own 2 feet, aided now by a sleek silver cane as she watched Daniel and his siblings button their new school blazers. They were going back to the classrooms where they belonged. Behind them, on a polished mahogany desk, Rebecca's law books were no longer hidden in a trunk. They were open, their pages waiting for her to return to the life she had once paused. The knock on the door was hesitant, lacking the arrogance it once possessed. When Rebecca opened it, she found a man she barely recognized. Francis stood there, his expensive suit tattered and his face gaunt. The refined life he had chased with Winnie had collapsed, leaving him with nothing but the dust of his own betrayal. He was trembling, tears streaming down his face as he looked at the woman he had once called a relic of his poverty. Francis fell to his knees, sobbing that everything was gone: his job, his status, and the woman who had replaced her. Rebecca looked down at him, not with the anger of the past, but with the cold clarity of a survivor. She realized that while he had lost everything that was hollow, she had regained everything that was real. She didn't need to close the door on him. He had closed it on himself the moment he chose a shadow over the sun.